Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're taking a close look at, well, a topic that's creating, as our sources put it, massive ripples around the world: artificial intelligence.
Hmm.
We've all seen AI popping up everywhere, right? Enhancing customer experiences, cutting costs through automation. It's pretty powerful.
It really is,
Uh,
especially its ability to chew through huge data sets that leads to, smarter decisions, even new business opportunities. It's fundamentally changing how a lot of sectors work.
Absolutely. And now this incredible force is rapidly working its way into a really specific but critical area: content management systems, CMS.
Right.
So this deep dive, we're going to explore AI's impact right now and what's coming down the line for CMS platforms. We're drawing directly from some detailed analysis to give you the real picture.
Yeah, our mission today is basically to give you a shortcut. Cut through the hype and get to the surprising facts and crucial insights about AI's role here. Because you'll see it's moving beyond just like processing and analyzing content. It's
Mhm.
becoming a key part of content generation itself, really revolutionizing how we create, manage, and deliver content.
So how exactly did AI first sort of get its foot in the CMS door? Our source mentions early movers. These modern headless CMS platforms like Content Stack, they embedded AI early on.
That's right. It's pretty interesting. Unlike the older traditional CMS setups, headless platforms already separate the content from the front end, the visual part.
Okay.
And that flexibility, that architecture just made it, well, easier for them to plug in advanced AI services right into the workflow. Pretty early on, too.
Ah, so it wasn't just dipping a toe in.
No, no, we're talking turnkey integrations,
Yeah.
ready to go connections with really powerful AI platforms. Think IBM Watson, Salesforce Einstein, Monkey Learn.
Wow, the big names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this let their users create these highly personalized digital experiences way beyond just, basic demographics. And think
Yeah.
about the level of nuance you can get with that.
That sounds incredibly powerful. Okay, so can you walk us through some key areas where AI is already making a difference in CMS today? Maybe start with text intelligence analysis.
Sure. A lot of this happens kind of behind the scenes.
Mhm.
AI can now analyze the tone, the sentiment of your content.
Really?
Yeah, and suggest if it's actually suitable for the audience you're trying to reach. The real value here isn't just like correctness.
It's more about avoiding problems.
Exactly.
Yes.
Proactively catching maybe an unintended negative tone,
Hmm.
averting reputational risk, or, precisely tailoring your message so it resonates emotionally with the right people.
How does it do that? Is that the NLP stuff?
Precisely. Systems like IBM Watson, Monkey Learn, they use natural language processing, NLP. It lets the AI truly understand human language, so it can handle complex things like language detection, sentiment analysis, keyword extraction, even spotting profanity, and do it at scale.
Okay, that's text. What about images? Image tagging has always been, well, a bit of a drag, right? Especially for big sites, e-commerce, stock photos.
Oh, historically, yeah. Super mundane, often inconsistent.
Yeah.
But that's another area where AI is a game changer.
Oh, so.
These next-gen AI tools can analyze images in, like, seconds, and they significantly improve the precision for keyword metadata, which means your images are much easier to find, much easier to search for and reuse. It's not just a small efficiency gain. It dramatically improves discoverability,
Right.
critical for user experience. And yeah, this trend is picking up speed fast.
Okay, images, text. What
Right.
about voice? Voice control went from sci-fi to everyday really quickly.
Yeah.
Siri, Alexa, Google Home. Is that filtering into CMS too?
It absolutely is. Many CMS platforms are now offering voice-assisted services right inside the system.
Like what? Dictation.
Yeah, voice to text for dictating content, maybe adding comments,
Hmm.
but also voice commands for navigating the CMS itself or performing certain actions. It just makes things faster, boosts productivity for content teams, lets them work more, intuitively.
Right. And thinking about AI analyzing data, personalization. That's always been the goal for marketers, hasn't it? Getting truly personal content.
Yeah.
How is AI pushing that forward beyond just basic segments?
This is where AI really shines. The algorithms track individual user behavior patterns, often in real time,
Okay.
which lets them predict future needs, future expectations with pretty amazing accuracy. And the core insight, again, it's not just making people happy. The data clearly shows a direct link.
To results, like sales.
Exactly. Higher conversion rates, significantly better customer lifetime value. It's becoming essential. Things like individualized offers, product recommendations that are spot on, websites that change dynamically based on your past purchases or recent actions,
That's becoming standard now.
rapidly becoming table stakes, as the source puts it. Users just expect experiences tailored to them now. Businesses that don't adapt, well, they'd risk falling behind, seriously falling behind.
Okay, one more area for the now. Content creation. You hear a lot about AI writing things, but you mentioned it's not quite creating original stories yet.
Right, important clarification. AI can't yet write, a novel from scratch with real human nuance. It's more about augmentation.
Oh, okay.
Using NLP and NLG, this natural language generation AI, is already a huge help to content teams.
In what ways?
Things like content translation, transcribing video and audio automatically, auto-tagging content, creating metadata, checking grammar, even helping with content protection. It basically frees up the human creators from the tedious stuff.
So they can focus on the bigger picture, strategy, creativity.
Precisely. The truly original narratives, the human touch. AI handles the groundwork.
Okay, so that's a pretty impressive snapshot of the present. Let's look ahead. What does the future hold? Our source talks about advanced analytics first. How will CMS analytics get more sophisticated?
Well, as companies get even more focused on the customer, CMS analytics have to evolve. They'll become much more sophisticated, more proactive.
Proactive how?
Imagine a CMS that's not just reporting past clicks, but it's loaded with past behavior data. It understands the entire customer journey, not just little pieces. And based on that, it could potentially predict which specific types of content are most likely to lead to engagement or even a conversion for that specific user.
Wow. Okay, so moving from reporting to predicting.
Exactly. It turns analytics from looking backwards to being a strategic tool for what to do next, a real predictive advantage.
That's a big shift. And what about different AI systems talking to each other? The source used an analogy, like smart speakers connecting to smart lights. How might a CMS connect to other systems?
Yeah, that's a great analogy. Think about it. Your CMS platform might connect to various devices or other AI systems a user interacts with.
To do what, though?
To optimize the entire experience, not just the content, but maybe the user interface, the UX, across all those touch points for ultimate satisfaction.
Can you give an example?
Sure. Like if the system knows a user prefers interacting via voice, maybe the CMS automatically prioritizes serving voice-ready content formats. Or if they're on mobile, in a place with bad signal, it could dynamically serve up a simpler interface, lighter images.
Ah, so it adapts the whole experience on the fly.
Exactly. Creating a truly seamless, adaptive journey for the customer.
Now, something always top of mind for content folks. SEO. Search engine optimization. Our source paints a picture of real-time SEO advice from the CMS. That sounds revolutionary.
It really would be a huge shift. Picture your CMS analyzing your draft content right as you write it.
Okay.
And comparing it in real time to top-ranking competitor content. It could tell you, hey, use this term, or maybe avoid that phrase, giving you concrete tips to hit the first page of search results before you even publish.
So SEO becomes part of the writing process, not just an afterthought or an audit.
Precisely. Proactive, real-time optimization, a massive competitive edge, potentially.
Okay, and one more future area, managing digital assets, DAM systems. You mentioned AI helps with image tagging now, but where does it go next? How does it get more intelligent?
Right, today it's mostly automated image tagging, but the future holds much more sophisticated AI tools for DAM.
Like what kind of tools?
Imagine searching inside your videos, finding the exact moment a specific product appears, or when a keyword is mentioned.
Whoa.
Or think about automatic, highly accurate voice-to-text transcription for all your video content, making it instantly searchable. AI could even analyze viewer data to pinpoint the most interesting or engaging moments in a long video.
Okay, that would make finding and reusing rich media so much easier.
Dramatically easier. It unlocks the value trapped inside all those complex digital assets.
It definitely sounds like, as the source says, AI and CMS are a match made in heaven for users. But what does this mean for the companies making CMS software and the developers using it? It sounds like things are moving fast. A lot of real-time development, the source notes.
Absolutely. And no single company has it all locked down. The key insight here is that specialized AI usually works better. An AI trained on specific past behavior in one area is often more useful than a general-purpose AI trying to do everything.
Okay, so vendors shouldn't try to build one giant AI brain to their CMS.
Probably not.
Yeah.
They shouldn't limit themselves to just one embedded AI. The smarter move is to architect their products so they can connect to and leverage any useful, best-in-class AI solution that comes along.
So design for flexibility, for plugging things in.
Exactly. It's about adaptability, future-proofing. Because the best AI for image analysis today might not be the best one next year, or the best one for, say, sentiment analysis.
So it's less about competition with AI giants and more about partnership, integration.
That's a really crucial point the source makes. CMS vendors should see the big AI developers, the Googles, the IBMs, as potential partners, not just competitors.
Okay.
Focus your own effort on delivering that seamless user experience, making your platform flexible, extensible. And for developers building on a CMS, they should look for platforms that let them easily tap into this diverse ecosystem of AI tools for whatever they're creating.
So it's not about finding the one suite that does everything anymore.
It seems that way. The source concludes pretty strongly. The days of the single vendor suite may be over, and the era of the pluggable CMS AI has just begun. It really signals a shift towards a more modular, interconnected approach.
Like building with Lego bricks of specialized AI?
Kind of, yeah. You plug in the best AI components for specific tasks, constantly enhancing the CMS without needing a massive overhaul. It enables continuous innovation through that connectivity.
What an incredible deep dive. We've really covered a lot, seeing how AI is fundamentally changing content management. It's way beyond just automation now, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's driving deep personalization, smarter insights, even helping create the content itself. It's not just a bolt-on tool anymore. It's becoming woven into the entire content lifecycle.
From start to finish, idea creation, delivery.
Exactly.
So let's leave our listeners with something to think about. Given this rapid AI innovation, this shift towards pluggable AI and CMS, how do you think this might change what it even means to be a content creator in the next few years? And maybe what new skills do you think will become the most valuable in this really fast-evolving landscape? Something to ponder.